It's shortly before 8 a.m. in central Amsterdam on Saturday, the 7th of December 2002. It's cold, just 2 degrees, and it's a miserable day. There's hardly anyone about. In the museum quarter, a van pulls up, and 2 men unload a ladder and pack some tools into a bag. They leave the vehicle, looking for all the world like 2 regular workmen on a cold winter's day. They came here to this spot. They climbed over this gate and set their ladder against that wall. They then put on ski masks and proceeded to climb one of Amsterdam's most recognisable cultural landmarks, the Van Gogh Museum. Heading to the other side of the building and hidden from the gaze of anyone down here by a small wall, they use a pair of sledgehammers to smash a hole in one of the gallery's reinforced security windows, setting off the first of a series of alarms. Inside, the men quickly scan the walls and snatch 2 paintings close to the hole through which they'd entered, a seascape and a picture of a church, both from Van Gogh's early period. That triggers 2 more alarms, and meanwhile the CCTV has picked them up. A female security guard contacts the police, but until they arrive, she's helpless because museum regulations don't allow her to confront the thieves. Finally, the robbers bundled the paintings, still in their frames, into their tool bag and make their escape, coming down a rope that they'd attached at the start of the heist to a flagpole at the front of the building. One of them came down so hard that he smashed the seascape on the ground. Then, as the police finally arrive, looking for them at the back of the building, they resume their disguise as ordinary workmen and make their way with the paintings into the city. The whole operation lasted just 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So who on earth would steal not 1 but 2 paintings by the world's most famous artist? Who might they hope to sell them to, these untradeable goods? What could be their motive? What might they hope for? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. I'm Andrew Graham Dixon. I'm an art historian. I don't often get mixed up in the world of organised crime. But now I'm uncovering the true story behind the most shocking art crime of the 21st century, the theft of some of Van Gogh's most personally charged and cherished paintings. It's an investigation that'll take me into the dizzyingly wealthy world of the international art market. And also to some of the poorest, most deprived areas of Europe. I'll meet some extraordinary people and venture deep into the dark side, where the leaders of criminal organisations actively use stolen art for their own twisted purposes. It's a race against time, where cops and investigators try to save masterpieces before they're lost forever, as the criminal underworld meets the works of the most famous and popular artist on the planet.